that 1995 meeting in Beverly Hills in the home of Clyde Davis, who was responsible for the murder of Whitney Houston. I said it. His days are numbered. And there were rappers there from all over the country. They were invited to the home of Clyde Davis, along with members of the CIA, FBI, which they didn't understand why the government was there, including many directors and CEOs of the private prisons throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clyde Davis. And they were telling these rappers, you need to create songs talking about killing police, calling black women bees and hoes. You need to get more nasty so we can fill our prisons that we're building.
He is not the only one to say this, because Ice Cube also had a very long interview with Bill Maher talking about exactly this, the connection between private prisons and the executives within hip hop.
Let's take rap music. Let's take the same people who own the labels own the prisons. So, literally the same people? Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons.
This seems to be a much larger conspiracy. At this point, I'm starting to believe all of this is true.
Nigga talking about starting to believe. He brings the evidence out, so I'm starting to believe it's true. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honor to the apostle, that was Great Millstone. And Stasi was doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. All right, it's true, man. It's true. Esau, who the so-called white man is Esau according to the Bible. All right, that's his biblical nationality, I mean. All right, that's his true nationality. All right, the so-called white man, true nationality is that of Edom. And we are the Israelites, Negroes, Latin, Native Americans. All right, and then because we've been scattered abroad. But, yes, this man has set up a wicked system. He turned everything upside down. He told you right is wrong, wrong is right. He makes sure that's what's promoted, especially amongst us, so-called Negroes, Native Americans. That's why whatever you watch is always totally unrelated, just the random gay Mexican and the gay black. All right? They make sure they put in everything, man. That's this devil does. He is, hey, let me start with this. This is Genesis. Yeah, let's start with this. I'm tripping. Why'd I go so far forward? I think it's the 4th chapter, low-key. Yeah. This Genesis 4. And straight to the point 7. If thou doest well, thou shalt thou not be accepted. And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So this is the curse that was placed on Cain. All right? Cain will be the ruler of sin. Now, fast forward to after the flood, Cain comes back as Edom. All right? Edom is that cursed seed. This is Isaiah. (34 and 6). For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So Edom is that cursed people. Edom is the wicked one. This is Malachi 1, which Cain is the wicked one. We know that. St. John 8:44, he's the devil, the first murderer. All right, he called the devil. And then you read Revelation 12, it lets you know that the devil, the old serpent, is the Romans. So the serpent and Cain came back after the flood is Edom. All right? The serpent got put in the bloodline, and that bloodline was of Cain, and then after the flood, it was of Edom. Okay? Which the serpent was a man, by the way. Okay? That was a parable. It's Malachi 1. And all peoples came back through Noah. Okay? So that's the power of the bloodline of Israel. We're the originators, so everybody can come through that. So Cain came, the wicked one came through Cain, and after the flood, the wicked one came through Edom. Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom said, "We are impoverished, will we return and build the desolate places? Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord indignation forever." All right? So the so-called white man is the wicked one. He is the seed of Cain reincarnate. And what was given to him was to rule over sin. So this devil knows how to get you to go off. That's what he looked into it. Hey, this is Psalms 64. We're going to start at 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, hear my voice, O power in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows, shoot their arrows, even bitter words. So this is what Esau does, man. Figure out ways to come against us, to take away our judgment, to take away our rights. And that starts with him being a ruler of sin, because the book of Judith tells us what? They know they can't take us down unless we're in sin. All right? So they make sure they push wickedness upon our people, man. And these dumb niggas eat it up. Blackness was created in a lab. And I mean that proverbially. Esau created blackness, man. This black culture you see of just degeneracy, Esau pushed that. They put in the music, made sure they had the influence, and now look. That's all they rap about. Even the bitches rapping about murder, man. Shaking ass and killing motherfuckers. And Esau been pushing this for a long time, just blackness. Even before rap, all right? They was making sure niggas was freaky deaky and gay and effeminate. Look at the Isley Brothers on the album covers. Look at Prince with his cheeks cut out. Look at the shit they made niggas well. Look at the niggas they chose. The shit they promoted amongst blacks even back in the 80s and the 70s. Esau was pushing this bullshit, man. Pushing to be free and and be filled with drugs, be adulterous. They been pushing this for a long time amongst niggas, man, to just get us separate, away from our laws, man. All right? Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows, shoot their arrows, even bitter words. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately, traps secretly. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So Esau put in work. All right, to figure out how to get motherfuckers to go off, the intricacies of wickedness, because he's the ruler of sin. All right, they search out iniquities, and that's their job, to make sure Jake is going off. And they promote all the bullshit to make you niggas fall for it, man. And then they got niggas to help them, to make the wickedness look cool. Ice Cube talking about the same motherfuckers own the you knew this already though. Y'all niggas knew this. Niggas was at the meetings. Niggas knew what was going on. And plenty of niggas talked about it. Meek Mill talked about it. Bone Thug talked about it. But y'all still promoted the bullshit. Y'all still went ahead because you got paid. So y'all pushed this bullshit out there that got niggas tweaking. You're going to die with Esau, man. Blackness is going down, man. And you sellouts that help promote this shit, hey, you're gonna die with your ruler, man, Esau. All right, this is let's get Jeremiah 5. This is Jeremiah 5. Let's get to the point. Jeremiah 5:26, for among my people I found wicked men, they lay wait as he that set his snares. They set a trap, they catch him in. So you got plenty of sellouts, and not just rap, all right? Of course, they set up the puppet pastors, and these pastors that follow after what they're told to teach and what they can't teach, and all this bullshit. When they told Jesse Jackson, you better calm these niggas down. Now this is what I believe. I don't have proof, but I didn't. There's an older gentleman older brother who passed away, and other people have this same theory on it that was around back then, that Jesse was the one that actually pulled the trigger on King, and I believe it. All right, I can't prove that, like I wasn't there, but that's what I believe. Nevertheless, whoever killed him, Jesse Jackson, being the puppet he is, was told to go ahead and calm these niggas down, man. That's his job, is to make sure niggas don't get too out of control. Him and Al Sharp, make sure niggas don't get out of control. Niggas done caught on to them, finally. But that's another tool Esau used, man. Wicked niggas who don't really teach the truth. All right? For among my people I found wicked men, they lay wait. As he that set his snares, they set a trap, they catch him in. As the cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They're well off, so to say, because of the wickedness. To really be a success in this place, man, you have to be part of the wicked program. And a big part of that program is to make sure you keep other niggas down. They are waxing fat, they shine. Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. They're not speaking any truth. They know all this bullshit that's happening behind the scenes. To say, the same people that own the prison own the right. Well, why are you not doing something within the so-called black community to really go against this shit? Because you're still with the shit, man. You think just saying that a little bit, that helps you sleep a little better at night, apparently. All right? Shall I not visit for these things, said the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged of such a nation as this? A wonderful, horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests been ruled by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what were you doing the end thereof? And let me grab this Isaiah 3, right? Because let's say prophets and priests. Well, Isaiah 3. And 1, for behold, the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50, and the honorable man and the counselor, and the cunning artificer and the eloquent orator. And I will give children to their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proud against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. So the Lord took away the support system, the true rulers of our people, been brought low. And what's left is what we see before us. And that should still be okay. Because as Israelites, it's supposed to be a nation of kings and priests. So every Israelite is commanded to do this. So that's you can't just say, I'm not a leader. I'm not a priest. No, you're an Israelite. You're supposed to be a priest and a king, man. Deuteronomy 6:6, and these words which I shall command you this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes, and thou shalt write them upon the post of thy house and upon thy gates. So all Israelites are supposed to have this word in us, these commandments in us. All right, I say commandments, I mean the whole book, so that includes the balance. All right, like Yahushua he called the book of Psalms the commandment, right? This is supposed to be in us as Israelites. We're supposed to think of these things, teach these things, man. It's supposed to be a nation of kings and priests. So ain't no, well, man, I'm just a rapper, man. No, you're an Israelite, man. And it's supposed to be in you. You're supposed to lead the people properly. Plain and simple. This is back in Isaiah 3 and 4. And I will give children to be their oppressors. So like, I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. That's what we have here, man. Because they took away the true support system, and then these other niggas have failed to be Israelites. Now we got niggas talking YN, and it's been on for a while. They just now made it a popularized the acronym YN, but it's been YNs. 10, 15 years ago, YRN was the name of the damn Migo album, man. That's why every nigga called themselves Lil this, Young that. This has been a thing. Being disrespectful to the older generation. This was going on in the 90s. This is going on before that. I'm just speaking on when I was growing up. Old nigga this, old head that. This just been going on. No respect, because these niggas promote wickedness. Ain't no order. Ain't no respect. When a man should take hold of his brother, Slakia. When a man should take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, "Thou hast clothing." What was that? The dope. What they niggas look up to? The dope boys, the pimp culture, the gangbangers. Thou hast clothing. Be thou our ruler. And now, what is that? The rappers, the motherfuckers that got bread. And let this ruin be under thy hand. That's heavy with the dope boys and gangbangers, man. And that they shall, he swears, saying, "I will not be an healer." They're not gonna help. Even if they know this info and know it's wrong, like these niggas, they not finna really do nothing about it. They have mentioned in the interview, move on, keep on with their bullshit. For my house neither bread nor clothing, make me not a ruler of this people. All right. And you know, I'll keep going. For Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord. So what is promoted? What do niggas speak about? Everything contrary to the Lord, man. To provoke the eyes of his glory. All this damn gangster music. That nigga say, when I drop a mixtape, the murder rate increase. Got the way I be listen there now. I do. Hey, these niggas wicked, man. The show of their conscience doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. And that's why it's a bunch of fags running around now, man. A bunch of gays. Especially black gays, man. Because that shit got promoted. Niggas been making Shanae, Wanda. And then you saw the huge increase after who? The tallest homo of them all, man. Tyler Perry and Madea. Then you start seeing the feminine spirit multiply after that, man. Rappers wearing dresses. Now, look, this is normal to be gay. It's a Glock in my purse. How the fuck is a purse? Ain't no lip gloss in it. Only lean penicillin. These niggas is gay. And it's not the bag that make them. They effeminate, because purse technically just means bag, you know. These niggas just effeminate on how they carry themselves is all gay. All right? They hide it not, war unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. All right? So this Esau has they know how to get you to go off. And these niggas are right there with them, man. This is Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them. So who possessed us? Of course, the heathens, Edom, right? and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, so these dumb, let me keep going. Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So our own people who is in position to be leaders that have influence, they sold us out. They got no pity them damn selves, man. Well, they boast about it. The Lord bless them. God blessing all the trap niggas, right? Everything about black culture and which is heavily influenced by rap culture. All right, black culture is rap culture, unfortunately. This shit was all set up and established and pushed forward by fake Jews, all right, these Israelis, and sellout niggas, man. And these certain rappers have come out and said how they was at this meeting. Now you got this older guy talking about this meeting. All right, Ice Cube, even new niggas, Meek Mills, they done told how this shit is set up. Yet motherfuckers still do the same thing, man. They find niggas who ain't even fucking gangster, man. Straight actors. And they get to rapping about this shit to push it to you, man. One of the biggest rappers ever was a damn actor, man. A play actor raised in the sun. Wasn't even gangster. He became a gay ass backup dancer, actor, just entertainer. Became gangster to push this bullshit, man. And niggas worship him like a god, man. That nigga Tupac, man. He really became that persona too, man. He really got bugged out in his head. He thought he was gangster. But this is what's pushed to the people, man. So you got the niggas niggas in good neighborhoods, man. I forget who it was. Damn. His son got murked. His father is famous. He was straight. But he wanted to go to the hood and be doing this and doing that. Because that's what black culture promotes. Damn. And Charleston White mentioned him too, like scoffed him. I forget who, it was a famous nigga, but his son got smoked trying to be gangster for no reason. You got a straight life, man. You came up good. But that's what's promoted, man. You niggas was made in the lab, and you're gonna die with Esau, man. You fucking hatch spider eggs, man. Isaiah 59:1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God. So there you go. And Esau knows this. They know that iniquity keeps us away from the Lord. So what do they push? Iniquity. And your sins have hid his face from you that he would not hear. And he makes sure he got niggas to help do it, man. Folly is set in great dignity. They put that shit on high so people can follow that bullshit. And your sins have hid his face from you that he would not hear. We read in Psalms that he did a diligent search. So Esau understand, he knows his verse is here. We got the example of Judah when the heathens knew that. So Esau knows it. He's wiser than Daniel. For your hands are defiled with blood and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue had the mutter perverseness. None calleth for justice, nor any pleaded for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. This is black culture. You don't really care about the truth or justice. A nigga dies, you still want to promote murder. You still want to be around. Hey, Black Lives Matter. Then you want to go kill 10 niggas, man. You got a nigga screaming Black Lives Matter on his song, and then rap about killing niggas. Make it make sense. They trust in vanity and speak lies. Straight bullshit, man. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. They hatch cockatrice eggs and weave the spider's web. He that eateth of their eggs dieth, and that which is crushed breaketh out into a viper. Which says crush means when you crush an egg, when a new hatchling crushes the egg, man, he's breaking out of the egg. He's being born. Okay? So these niggas, that's what is being born here. Vipers, all right? And cockatrices, man. Here you go. Another term for basilisk. I'm gonna look it up and get it in Hebrew. A poisonous serpent, a viper, snake, or adder. And weave the spider's web. They hatch cockatrice eggs and weave the spider's web, man. So you niggas produce vipers, all right? You set up traps to catch other niggas. Whoever eat of your fruit dies because it's poisonous. And what is born of you is a viper, man. More serpents. So everything you do is produces vipers and kill niggas, man. I'll try to take the murder rate increase, man. So anybody that subscribed to that breakdown is going to be a murderer. Following after his steps, you're going to be a murderer, another viper. Their web should not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, and the act of violence is in their hands. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whoso goeth therein shall not know peace. Whoever follow that shit, ain't no peace amongst niggas, man. Man, let me keep going low key. Therefore is judgment far from us. This says confession of wickedness. Neither doth justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity, for brightness, but we walk in darkness. It's going to continue. Because black culture is full of wickedness, man. And this is what y'all keep following. This is what y'all promote. Y'all are against the Lord. We grope for the wall like the blind, and we grope as if we had no eyes. We stumble at noonday as in the night. The truth is out here, man. And you niggas still stumbling. We are in desolate places as dead men. We roar all like bears. And more so aggressive as hell, murderous, violent, and more sore like doves. Then complain about. But Esau got a thing called black fatigue, which we know Esau is the devil and he's the real problem. But you niggas make it so Esau can say shit like that. All right. What's the saying? Offended at everything, accountable for nothing. That's why you niggas is so, you offended, but look at you. Esau fucking niggas up and then say, well, I was scared. Because look at how aggressive you are. You a bear. But then when something happened, he was a good boy. He never did nothing. Nigga was a damn gangbanger, man. You trying to mourn like a dove. But how you going to roar like a bear, be aggressive, but then mourn like a dove when shit is happening to you? But that's judgment, man. That's Esau's judgment, man. Not justice. We look for judgment, but there is none. Let's grab this word for judgment right here, so you can see it's not a contradiction. All right, Mashaphat, and then also says justice. Justice. All right. We look for judgment, but there is none, for salvation, but it is far off from us. For our transgressions are multiplied before thee, and our sins testify against us. For our transgressions are with us, and as for our iniquities, we know them. We know them. It's a saying. I can't think of how it's worded all the way, but basically how niggas that keep tithe money so they knock you off and pay my tithes. Niggas know that shit is wicked, man. Also, that's why these rappers say these things. Even though they continue on their bullshit, they'll say they own the prisons and own this. But what are you doing to counter that? You've been on this. All right. At one point, you could say, well, I was trying to get inside, get some influence. Well, you got that. You still ain't doing shit. These niggas know that shit is wicked, man. All right? They know it's fucking wicked. Shit is weak and sick. And you niggas gotta go, man. Hold up. Let me set this on the phone. Oh, I'm still alive. I can do it like this. You know what? I can end it on this. Esau knows this. This is Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. And Esau knows this, so they make sure they push that folly hard, man. So the murder rate can increase. All right, motherfuckers have that covetous spirit on them. Look at all these dimes. Look at this ice. Look at this shit. So that Jake get what? That covetous spirit on him, man. Like we read in Isaiah. Be a leader or you have clothes. All right. What it say? People call gang. Let me grab it. This 1 Timothy 6:5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself. Again, as I quote again, God bless all the trap niggas. All right, but that's the spirit put out there. Well, you got money, you got this, you got that. Well, you blessed, so I'm going to follow that. Even though it's straight wickedness, man. And you niggas know it's wickedness. And they thank God for doing their wickedness. And they getting some paper off of it, man. Hey, you niggas are going to die, man. Point blank, period. Hey, this Amos 9:10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, man. And that time is coming soon. Hope it is edifying. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles, those great millstone. And Sasha was doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, my Baba.